Henry, your first Premiership start today. How do you find it out there?
Yeah, it was awesome experience to get obviously first start, but shame about the result in the end. I thought going in at half time, we thought we could carry that on. We played in the right areas of the pitch, but there's sort of a spell in the second half where it sort of got away from us. Our discipline wasn't the best, and we couldn't really sustain any pressure in their half, and that sort of told in the end. But I think we did quite well saying that to get back with a chance to win it, but obviously didn't quite go away, and they snuck it in the end.
You had good control in the first half, used the elements well, and kept Wasps sort of pinned back, really.
Yeah, that's a massive day for that. Obviously, it was a bit wet and greasy. So yeah, the kick battle and the forward battle was probably the most important aspects of the match. Obviously, the chase twinned with that. We had some good benefits from the kick chase in the first half. Like you see, TJ when he tackled Daly back over the line for the scrum. Yeah. We were unlucky that in that bit of pressure as well, not to come away with more points. And yeah, that was just pretty much the story of the match.
In the second half, it was just difficult getting out of your half, partly because of the elements, I guess. But
yeah, partly because of the elements, partly because of a bit of discipline, but one of those days, isn't it?
As you said, you came back well towards the end. There's obviously a moment which, possible controversial moment, depending on your view. You were the man involved. How did you view that yourself?
Well, I don't know. To be honest, I couldn't really see the line, so I was diving in hope. But apparently, there's a picture of it as a try. But you can't. If you haven't given it, so there's nothing you can change.
Were you conscious when you went over the line that, I mean, obviously Joe Simpson was hanging on to you, and then he sort of flipped you over, and you then crossed the dead ball line, didn't you? But
yeah, so we both had hold of the ball, so it was pretty hard to move it, to put it down after he'd tackled me as well. So it was a tough one, but I think maybe just right at the start when I slid, it might have been down, but apart from that. Yeah.
Very intelligent piece of play in the lead up to that by Ian Whitten, because he noticed that Andy Goode had charged your kick down and obviously put him onside. But
yeah, definitely great reactions from Wits and put TJ in space down, and then it's a shame I couldn't finish it really.
Yourself on one side making your first Premiership start, on the other side Andy Goode, an experienced old head. How do you find coming up against him?
Yeah, it's good coming against Andy Goode. Obviously he's an experienced guy, he knows what he's doing, and showed at the end with the composure he had for that drop goal.
I'm going to say he struck it beautifully, didn't he? To be fair to him,
he made a lot of pressure on him, and he sunk it, so it's pretty good.
It's another defeat. Fans will look at it. You know, the bare statistics say 7 defeats in 8, but you know the matches haven't been quite that way. How are the players viewing that sort of run at the moment?
I think we're not really focusing on sort of the results. We've had good performances, and we got losing bonus points away from home, and I think a lot of the time we've come away with bonus points anyway. So, but it's the performance that's been there. We've been pretty close on a lot of occasions. So hopefully it's going to start coming our way now.
Going to say you're still very tight in the table. I think one win away from 5th place. Yep. When you restart the Premiership in February, you've got the top 3, so that's going to be a nice big challenge for you.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a tough run in, but hopefully we can do the job and get back up towards the top 4.
Heineken Cup next week, another challenge. If Toulon can beat Cardiff and you can beat Glasgow, then certainly an Amlin place is very much wide open, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're going to go into the games and try and keep with a massive focus of enjoying it and just playing rugby and seeing what we can do. So we're going to really look forward to getting stuck into them at the weekend to Glasgow.
And it's nice coming up against different players, other internationals, isn't it, in those sort of matches?
Yeah, I mean that's what Heineken's about. Obviously, you play against different people you're not used to, and we showed obviously the last couple of weeks getting to play against Toulon. That was an awesome experience for the club, and just being at Heineken is what we really want. So it's just these sorts of days are important for it.
And obviously Thursday, Stuart Lancaster's announcing some of his England squads, the Saxon squad. I think your name's been mentioned in some of the nationals. Is that something you're sort of keeping an eye on next week?
Oh well, you can't control any of that. So it's just you got to focus on your performance, and what happens. So.
Brilliant. Thanks, Henry.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.